Today, I thought it would be a good day to just kind of go over some updates. 11.94 miles, 8 minutes, 56 seconds per mile, 137 beats per minute on average for today, taking it nice and easy for our recovery run through some of the rolling hills here in Guttenberg, Iowa. And today I had kind of planned, today's video was going to be about mowing the lawn because I was supposed to mow the lawn today. I haven't mowed a lawn in over 20 years, so I thought it was worth commemorating, but my wife bought a whole bunch of like outdoor backyard water toys. And so the girls were just like set up everything in the grass. So I couldn't mow the lawn today. That's going to be tomorrow. So I was trying to figure out what to make today's video about, but I also kind of have a couple of different random updates that I thought would be worth kind of compiling here. I've been talking about some of this stuff in the live stream, some of the stuff in the Strava post, in the Run Club group over there, that kind of thing. So I just thought this would be a good time in case you've been missing any of those other places. This might be a good kind of like miscellaneous kind of catch-all. So the first thing I want to talk about is this shoe over here, the Mizuno Wave Rider 23. When I made that video, I said if that video gets to 500 likes in a week, I would do a 10K time trial in some 2-inch shorts from Mizuno. And you guys got it to like over 500 in less than 12 hours. So that's definitely coming. 2-inch shorts in the full Mizuno Peachtree kit, like stars and stripes, top and bottom, singlet, 2-inch shorts, Mizuno Wave Riders, 10K time trial. I'm gonna do that July 3rd, so that way the video can be ready for July 4th, which would have been the original date for the Peachtree Road Race, the 51st running of it, which has been postponed to Thanksgiving for this year. So that's coming up. You guys are amazing. The next thing I'll talk about, I mentioned it already, is that there's a Strava Run group. So there's a Kofuzi Run Club, Strava Run group in Strava. There's a lot of words repeated over and over again. Sorry about that. So I made that a little while ago. I think that's going to be kind of the official place for kind of stuff like this, but on a little bit more of an updated basis. So as different things get announced, things get released, that's where I'm going to start posting information. So I've been kind of doing it sometimes on Instagram stories, sometimes on Twitter, and then people are always like, oh, I'm missing it here and there. The run group in Strava is where like kind of like the official posts and stuff will go. And then any like updates or announcement that happen on Instagram or on Twitter or on YouTube, those will be related to stuff that's happening on those platforms, but stuff that's a little bit broader than that, that's where I'm going to put that. I'm going to put that in the Run Club as well. You guys been posting stuff too, talking about your successes, the challenges that you're going through, just saying hi and meeting other runners. And I think it's been pretty awesome place. So I'm very happy about that. And it's a place that I'm going multiple times a day to just make sure that it becomes like a fun place to hang out if you guys want it as a fun place to hang out. The next thing I'll talk about is the Grit Summer Distance Project. That is being put on by Polar, Believe in the Run, and Asics. That starts on June 20th, so it's going to be in just a couple of days. It's a 30-day summer distance running project. You can pick different levels and you commit to it. There's a little bit of a sign-up fee. You get some swag. but you can sign up for different levels of how many miles you want to run over a 30-day period. The max level is 300. I signed up for that 300 level, and this year, or for this event, I'm going to be donating $1 per mile to Black Lives Matter. And I put out a challenge a couple of days ago, maybe, I don't know, the days are all melting together, a week ago, asking if anyone would make the same pledge. I would match them, and I already had 5 people that have, they're not, thankfully for me, that are not all doing 300 miles. In the 30-day period, but they've all made a promise to donate $1 per mile that they run, and I'm going to match their funds as well. So if you guys want to join us and join just the Grit Summer Distance Running Project, you don't have to make donations or anything like that. You can just sign up. Domestically, I think it costs $45. Internationally, you could sign up for free, but you just don't get any of the swag. And take part. It's something that I kind of like, this multi-day thing more than like a virtual race. So I think it's pretty interesting, and there'll be different like prizes and raffles and stuff that go along with that. Full disclosure, I did get a comped entry to the event, but I will be donating that equivalent amount to the event sponsor, which is the Donna Foundation. Next thing up on the list in terms of announcements, I got 2 more, is that the FKT that I've been talking about, the fastest known time, got accepted. I originally submitted it. They wanted me to kind of fix it. And so now it's been resubmitted, and it's going to be a 29.3 mile run from Dyersville to Dubuque along the entire length of the Heritage Trail. And it should be fun. It technically is 900 feet of gain over that 29 miles. But overall, it's, for the most part, I picked the downhill direction. Going from west to east is downhill-ish for the most part. It starts out going uphill, then you go downhill, and there's a couple of like quick spikes. We'll see what it turns out to be once I actually run it with a watch with an altimeter in it, because I think part of that is the GPS is picking up some of, like, there's underpasses that you go underneath, like surface streets. And so I think it's like picking up lower grade, then higher grade on the street, and then lower grade again. So I think it's counting that as climbing. I don't think it's going to be quite 973 feet of climbing, but we'll see, and I'll let you guys know. I don't have a date for that yet. I was planning on possibly trying it this weekend. But I think the weather's not, there's thunderstorms in the forecast for this weekend. And then next weekend puts us really close to the 10K time trial. So I don't want to like do a 29 mile FKT and a 10K time trial in the same week. I think my legs would just give out, and it wouldn't be good for either one. And so I want to make sure each one gets like a fair, like a shot at it. But I probably will put the 2 of them too close together. But that's coming up. Stay tuned for that. I'll probably post a date for the attempt in the Strava Run group. The last thing I'll talk about is some new merch that's not available in the, there's like the merch shelf underneath all the videos here. This one is one that I had to get printed, like a whole bunch of them. I bought them. I've got a box of like, I've already sold some of them, but I got a box of like 80 of these still. But this is a koozie that I made to kind of celebrate the live stream that we've been doing on YouTube every day. We turned Thursday into happy hour. So on Thursdays, we've been getting together with our drink of choice. It doesn't have to be alcohol. I've generally been picking beer. And I decided I'd make a koozie to go along with some of the inside jokes we've been developing over there. There's been a rat that I would encounter every single day back before we came over here to Iowa for the summer. And the consensus name that we gave it in the live stream was Jabba. So I said, you know what, Jabba lives. So it's a little nod to the time in the live stream. So if you've been in the live stream but missed the day that I talked about that these are out, just wanted to give you guys a chance to go buy those. It'll be in the Etsy shop link in the description down below if you want to pick one of those up. There's no Kofuzi branding. There's nothing about that. It's just Jabba Lives. It's going to be really confusing, probably even to most people that watch this channel, but especially to all your friends. But if you've been in the live stream, I think it's a pretty cool way of kind of like connecting, like as people who've been watching that live stream. Not that even if you haven't been in the live stream, if you've been watching the videos and have enjoyed the rat that I put at the end of a lot of the videos over like the last kind of like May-ish time frame, if you remember that rat, that's Jabba. He lives. Well, at least I think he does. I haven't been in Chicago for a couple of weeks now. So even if he doesn't, his memory will live on in the Koozie. One last thing, it's not an update, but something that I'm still working on that's not done yet. I talked about summer racing kit. I think I'm gonna like be a little bit less ambitious about it and tone it down to just a singlet. I'm still trying to figure out like which one to go with. I want to make it affordable, but I also don't want to make it like a singlet or a tank top that I don't want to run in frequently. So I'm looking at a couple of different brands. I'm testing out a couple of different ones. I was thinking I'd get one from East Bay to make it a little bit more old school and feel like a high school like track or high school cross country jersey or uniform, but I didn't like the ones that I'd gotten and ordered as samples. So I'm still looking. I'm looking for something that's not branded or that's not like a running shoe brand. So like I'm looking at a variety of places. If you guys have experience with a brand or a printer that you've enjoyed working with, put them in the comments down below. I'd love to kind of take a look at that, and then also kind of spread the love within the running community for people that have worked with other companies that have been working with and have good experiences with the running community already. That's something that I think could be really useful as well. So let me know. I'm still looking, but if you guys already have like that information because you've done this already for your run group, you know, I never want to reinvent the wheel. So I'd love to have some help. That's it for the announcements for today. We'll maybe have lawn mowing footage tomorrow. We'll see about that. And other running footage is definitely going to come up as well as we continue our time here in the Kofuzi Non-Elite Training Camp in Iowa for the summer. That's all I have for today, everybody. Thanks so much for making it all the way to the end of the video. Hopefully you guys are staying safe out there on your runs, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yo, what's going on?